The President spoke today by telephone with Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi to discuss the political and security situation in Iraq and underscore the United States' enduring support for Iraq in its fight against ISIL. The President commended the recent progress that Iraqi forces have made against ISIL in Beiji and welcomed the ongoing campaign to isolate ISIL in Ramadi, noting that the United States, in partnership with the Iraqi government, will intensify support for Iraqi security forces in these efforts. Part of this discussion was some of the efforts that the United States will begin to undertake to intensify those elements of the U.S. strategy and our coalition strategy against ISIL that have yielded some progress.
The White House is saying fewer than 50 forces going to Northern Syria. There's initial reaction calling this tinkering around the edges, a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. What exactly do you think 50 special forces can accomplish?
Well, I certainly wouldn't underestimate the capability and capacity of our U.S. Special Operations Forces to be an important force multiplier anywhere around the world they're deployed. And the President does expect that they can have an impact in intensifying our strategy for building the capacity of local forces inside of Syria to taking the fight on the ground to ISIL in their own country. The United States and our coalition partners have worked effectively with the central government of Iraq. They've got command and control of Iraqi security forces in that country, and because of training and advice and assistance that the United States and our coalition partners have been able to offer to those Iraqi security forces, we built up the capacity of Iraqi security forces to be more effective on the battlefield inside of Iraq. The situation in Syria is quite different. The United States and our coalition partners do not have a central government with whom we can partner. The Assad regime has lost legitimacy to lead that country for a variety of reasons. In fact, they've actually used the military of that country to attack innocent civilians. So what the United States and our coalition partners have been focused on doing is enhancing the capacity of moderate opposition forces on the ground inside of Syria. When it comes to northern Syria in particular, we have seen moderate opposition forces inside of Syria who have driven ISIL out of Kobani. You'll recall a few months ago that some of these opposition forces were under siege in Kobani. After being resupplied by the United States military, these forces didn't just drive ISIL out of Kobani, they drove them out of the broader region. And now there's a 500-mile-long border between Turkey and Syria. All but 90 kilometers of that border is now secure. So there's been important progress that's been made in this area, and the decision that the President has made is to further intensify our support for those forces that have made that progress against ISIL.